Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. I got this download on my mind right now to relay to whoever may be viewing this right now. I do not know who this message is specifically labeled for, but it's a broad enough and specific topic. If you're not prioritizing your own enlightenment, you're going to have a hard time or find yourself pushing a big boulder up a hill in the collective consciousness that the earth is moving into. The whole earth is moving in a direction where it's going to demand of you to prioritize your own enlightenment, your own spiritual development. And you may feel like you have no spiritual grounds, like you don't know who you are for real, what you have going on, your true pursuits, your real aspirations that you see for yourself long term. Now is the time where you need to look within yourself more and more as these days progress, as the wheel turns, as we push forward as a collective humanity. All right, it's going to be of paramount importance that you prioritize your own enlightenment, your own alignment with whatever it is you want to do in this life. You must prioritize how you're filtering your experiences. Coming to a close where you're being for everybody else before prioritizing and putting first your foot forward. You need a grounds to stand on before you want to go boogie boarding and surfing with all these other people that say come catch a wave. You need to get yourself in alignment before you're out here sharing boogie boards and shit like that. You need to learn how to surf for yourself. With that being said, today is Halloween. I don't feel any spiritual connection to carry out the traditions of this pagan holiday. I feel as though the origins of this holiday belong where the chips land. They belong where it was picked up. Should remain in these certain areas and locations geographically. Like I said, as a black man, I don't feel no connection to the traditions and activities that take place on October 31st, today. You need to be prioritizing your peace, the qualities and traits that you want to carry out throughout your life. Do you want to be wearing masks and disguises and glorifying the junk food of earth that's not going to benefit you in any way, shape, form, or fashion? And it's 2024, we're heading into a new year. It's time that we actually, look back upon the plays that we're making, the steps that we're taking, and really see the direction that we're heading in as enlightened beings making progress on this earth. Is this holiday, this pagan holiday, something that needs to make it into the new year? And do we need to keep repeating these same cycles of toxic engagements, activities, masquerading as beings in different vessels that carry out negative engagements and interactions? You know what I'm saying? As I'm getting older, I would not want, if I had a child, I would not want my child being in the streets of today's economy and today's social interactions and how people just treat one another. It's not going to make headlines that people are not treating each other according to how they want to be treated in the future, down the road, or even in the moment. People are not taking into the consideration that every engagement and every encounter that we take place in, that we partake in, has an effect on where we're headed in the future. And I feel like Halloween is just a day where it's just so many mixed up energies and uncertain grounds on which people exchange energies in vibrations where it's just not necessary. So this is the reason I feel as though I'm over Halloween. I'm over these holidays that are just created to perpetuate and confuse energies in alignment to where they're supposed to be according to their calling on this earth. If you're confused with yourself, if you're going through something, you can go ahead and paint your face, disguise your true intentions and your true identity by wearing a mask, doing outlandish things because they're deemed as acceptable or tolerable on this day. And for children, this is not something, these are not the frequencies that kids need to be partaking in moving forward. I'm saying this, let this be the day. Let this be the last Halloween that really is glorified. It's like this is not something we need to be glorifying as a collective consciousness. It celebrates pagan worship. It celebrates eating toxic foods that are not going to benefit your biology, your temple of being. If you're a spiritual being, it's not going to benefit you in any way. The progress that you're making towards enlightening yourself, today is just not the day. Today is like a mulligan day. You kind of do set yourself back in a way by partaking in Halloween. So I'm saying all this, I'm saying this to remind you, you don't have to be partaking in traditions and holidays. That could be a wide variety of different things that people want to glorify as traditions, as things to continuously celebrate. You don't have to do none of that stuff, man. You can be to yourself, staying on track according to your own desires and aspirations, the things you want to manifest into your life. You don't need witchcraft. You don't need disguises, masks, different get-ups, and turbulent frequencies in the mix. You can be on your own, man. You can really be on your own and still be fulfilled on days that you feel you need to be out here doing what everyone else is doing, sharing energies and stuff. So I'm saying this because, I guess I'm just saying all this because today is Halloween. I'm staying my ass inside. And as a kid, like, I used to go out and celebrate turbulent, freaky, spooky energies. Like it was a grand thing, like a grand ball. Like if I missed out on that day, I would be missing out on something major. It's just not the case. You know, it's okay to miss out on Halloween. You'll probably save yourself a lot of energy in the process. Valuable energy that you can use towards something greater for yourself, for your own good, you know, as opposed to sharing spooky vibrations with people who don't know who they want to be for real. The realest people can just go out and just be themselves. Why do you have to wear a mask or a disguise? You know what I'm saying? It's just energy to be freaky and sneaky. And that's not my energy I want to be aligned or attuned with. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know about you, but I feel like Halloween is a wrap. It's a dead end. My children, once born, will not be partaking in this pagan holiday. I do not believe it's for melanated beings. I don't feel it's for black people. But to each his own. Like I said, it's cool if you want to ground your roots in something that, you know, your ancestors uncovered, or, you know, turn that rock, flip that stone, found what you were interested in, whatever it is. People have their own interests. But I'm just one opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this could reach more than one person to perhaps inspire you to think in a new, enlightened way. Step away from the dark side and step on your own team. Step onto your own ship, your own boat, and captain your own ship. Because where Halloween is going, it's only gonna disturb your frequencies and energies that you're cultivating and making progress with for your own future. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of cutting your progress short when you disguise up. I do get it. I do understand the whole get dressed up and shit and be spooky, You know what I'm saying? People like to challenge themselves. But there are many different ways in which you can do that. And I feel like being freaked out and disturbed, in a sense, isn't the best way to glorify your spirit or make progress towards tomorrow. Like, I don't know, man. Am I wrong about this? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Halloween is the shit and everyone should just keep doing it. But stay on course, man. Stay on course. Don't let days like this distract you from what you want to manifest. Is basically what I'm trying to say. And you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be out here doing what other people are engaged in if you know it's not going to be aligned with where you see yourself. I suppose is what I'm trying to get at and conclude. All right? Clean up your health anyway. You don't need all that junk food and, you know, toxic candy bars and all that different bullshit to please you. You know, there's different ways of going about that. Doing the harder work, staying inside, being to yourself, staying on track, pursuing enlightenment is probably the best thing you could do on this day. So with that being said, y'all take care of yourself, man. Your mental health is very key to tomorrow, you know. It's very important to live in the moment, but taking care of your mental health will carry you along the way, and that happens through spiritual activities and experiences that you may have. And Halloween is just not a way to progress that, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all stay safe. Like me, I'm gonna be staying out the way. You know, y'all can go ahead and paint your face and go collect all the Snickers bars you want to. I'm gonna be here, you know, reading up on what I gotta do to move my wheel forward, make the progress I need for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I won't be waking up with candy hangovers or dentist appointments that I'm gonna be booking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Prioritize your health. Prioritize your health. Stay in alignment, and tomorrow will be a great day. All right? Peace, man. Peace and love. Y'all stay tuned. Healing for real.